Hey everybody, it's Paul Marcolis for your Raw review of July 22nd. The show, I just watched it, and you guys probably might watch it, or you might say fuck you to my review and say, oh, I'll just watch it myself, and probably better than he thinks, but this show was pretty much boring for most of the half, and but the end was really good. Not to really say that until one person came out. And yeah, I know a lot of people are going to hate me for that opinion, but that's how it is, bro. Just gonna give you the main points of the show. I'm not gonna put them really in order or whatever. So basically, they had the contract signed between Dana Bryan and John Cena. They're both being good guys for some reason, even though John Cena's gonna be out fucking cheered by Dana Bryan. What a fucking surprise! John Cena's not over. Okay. Brad Maddox makes a gauntlet match at the end of the show, which is a good part of the show till the end. So I got no problems with it, I guess. But John Cena ain't gonna fight, but Daniel Bryan's gonna fight, and I'll tell you my unpleasantries to that. Yeah, I wasn't happy about the ending, but whatever. I want to get to that later. Christian beats Titus O'Neil. Typical face match. I'm gonna do my finisher on you when I'm dominating you. You're gonna reverse it, do like 2 moves. I'm gonna attack your partner, whatever, and then reverse one of your moves and do my finisher and win the match. That's basically how that match went. Dolph Ziggler versus Darren Young. Dolph Ziggler won the match. Pretty good match. Not pretty good match, but just, good match for Dolph Ziggler, I guess. Hits his finisher after slide. Used athleticism, which I liked what they used with his gimmick now. Is they're using more of his athleticism instead of making him a cheesy little faggot like they did with The Miz. And Miz is fucking cheesy now. I don't want to hear the shit about that. You can see by the thing later on. Now you know what I'm talking about. And then Biggie Langston comes down the ring with AJ. AJ and Big E are probably together right now, and they want to beat up, Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler escapes Biggie Langston with his athleticism, and he does a little show off. And I like his face turn, and they're using him the right way. They got the Miz TV with the Divas thing. I switched it off that, quite frankly. I just can't watch that bullshit. It's probably a fight right there with the Divas or some bullshit with the Bella Twins. I don't give a fuck, really. It's not really a thing. Mark Henry came out, challenged the Shield to attack. They attacked him. They gained upper advantage. The Usos came out. They gave Mark Henry and them the upper advantage. It was kind of funny during that thing where Mark Henry actually shoved one themselves away just to punch Roman Reigns, which I laughed my ass off. But kind of like himself or whatever. But it's nothing really I can care about. Wade Barrett versus RVD was okay. Barrett bleeded, and they made sure not to show his face most of the time. They had to show his face once in a while, so they had to do that. But hide the blood much. Okay match. RVD went over with a good frog splash. These that were on camera when he went to the frog splash. I like the one that used them back in 2001 with the invasion angle where they would just have the camera guy just sit back and take the shot of him doing the frog splash where he would go like 15 feet up in the air. Like he was way more athletic than Kofi Kingston back then. And he used to hit that with great philosophy. But he's lost a step, so I guess I understand why they're doing it or whatever. And then gets to the end of the show. You got Daniel Bryan versus Jack Swagger. This was a quick match, showing how great Jack Swagger is. That fucking pothead motherfucker. He did nothing during that match, really. Daniel Bryan went with the yes lock. And then Antonio Cesaro came in there, and they had a good match. I really like this match. It was a great match. That's when Tony Cesaro was hitting the uppercuts, like 1, 2, 3, 4. They're like fucking 6 of them, and that's like fucking awesome, dude. Daniel Bryan and that fed off each other. These are 2 good wrestlers, 2 great wrestlers, I could say easily. I wonder why Cesaro's not pushed. Oh, he's too boring. Well, that's the WWE creative fault for not fucking pushing him the right way. Guy likes rap music and stuff. You might as well just put him where he's more comfortable at, and but no, you're just gonna have him yodel. Okay, so these guys put on a good matchup, great matchup, really. And then Daniel Bryan goes over with the roll up after he tried to do an uppercut with a military press kind of thing. And then you had Ryback come out, and I had a feeling it was gonna be like either Ryback or Cena coming out, and I had more feelings would be Ryback. So Ryback comes out. Oh, it's the whole new gimmick he has. They have no clue what to do with them. Basically, they make him a crybaby after he loses to Cena, and now he's a fucking bully. He goes out to Daniel Bryan, attacks him. Daniel Bryan gets an advantage during the match. It was alright. I mean, whatever. He ends up putting the no lock on him, the label lock. When I call it the label lock, it's not the no lock number to me. It gets the rope, touches the rope and all that crap, and then he ends up later on during the match, he power bombs him through the fucking table I pulled out during the match. It was okay. It was actually funny because Daniel Bryan ran outside the ring, did a suicide dive on him, and I thought he went through a table, but he didn't. Though it was actually right back in the announce table, but whatever. And then Ryan looked like to hurt him more, and guess what? Daniel Bryan wrestled for 30 minutes. More than 30 minutes. He worked his fucking ass off. Who comes down there to save him? John Cena. This does not make sense, people. If you're in a feud with somebody for the title, you're not going to go out there and do that. You go, oh, I'm going to be a nice guy to save him. No. It's every man for yourself for the title, first of all. Oh, John Cena's just a good guy. No. You're just stealing the fucking thunder from him, okay? Because here's the thing about this is, he just wrestled a 35-minute wrestling matches. 3 different people. But all WWE's going to talk about for the next 2 or 3 weeks is John Cena came down there at the end to save him. They're not going to talk about how long he lasted. It's going to be all about Cena coming down there and saving him. Sure, we get the ending where John Cena says, oh, yo, celebrate, yeah, celebrate as much as you last because I'm going to beat you at fucking SummerSlam. Ha, ha, ha. Dude, it's fucking retarded, okay? I'm going to ask John Cena this question right here. Does doing this, in your mind, do you think you're putting someone over doing this? You're not. You're not helping put anyone over doing this. You help people put it over by owning you and fucking, oh my god, the promos, which anyone could do on the fucking roster, but you won't do that because you're just going to smirk and do that stupid shit you do. And then after that, you know, you could put them over cleanly in a match, but no, it has to be all the same bullshit. You lose in a dirty fashion or you win cleanly. That's how it is. You know, I could be wrong about how they're going to do this right here, but I bet you a lot of money, baby. That fucking... I'm going to talk about that gauntlet match that Daniel Bryan fought through and he fought 35 minutes. Then you're going to talk about John Cena saving his ass to the end. Because he's one of the greatest of all time. He's such a nice guy. He's such a nice fellow. Why you don't love him, I don't know. Because you guys are social Nazis or some bullshit. No. We don't like him for a lot of reasons. So, go fuck yourself, WWE. It's never going to work. Put the guy that's more over in. But no. You're going to end up having one of 2 things. Cena wins, nothing happens. Daniel Bryan wins, Randy Orton cashes in and beats him. That's how it is. Hey, Daniel Bryan's not going to go over clean. Sorry, guys. That's just the truth, okay? CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. Happy to see that, I guess. A SummerSlam, but other than that, I don't give a fuck about this card. I'm out. You guys have a good one.